Hello,
Hey
everyone.
everyone, is this our final or second to final?
No, this is it. This is the last one.
I have one more scheduled. I don't believe you.
You have one more schedule, but we have one last lesson. It's supposed to last 10 minutes. We may even be out here early. I don't think it's going to last 10 minutes, but
Clearly, you've never met me.
I don't doubt you could stretch 10 minutes to the full hour, but we'll see.
Crazy things have happened, right?
Yep. So, our last lesson here, track assets data using reports. We should note for people questioning, Sarah was not going to be here tonight. She had a family obligation, absolute priority. Bob is somewhere.
We should probably text him.
Maybe we should, but
I'll
we'll
pick
just
him on
run
the
with
side.
it.
You keep going. I'll ping on Slack.
So yeah, we're going to generate assets reports using assets reporting tools, and then we're going to export and share those reports. So view data on your assets. The assets dashboard in JSM provides insights into your assets and configuration data. This is what allows you to look in and see what visually see what your objects are, how they associate with each other, how they associate with work items and work being done, what projects belong to, and how long they've been in action. Now we got our blues eye icon here. Sarah loves to point these out because these are usually pretty critical, especially on an exam. There may be delay of 30 minutes for the data from assets to be reflected in the dashboard. So let's say you add a laptop, that laptop won't show up for 30 minutes. So don't just import all your data, go directly to reports and ask why it's not there. Well, you know why. So you can visualize report. You should know better. You have the icon. You should know better by now. So you can visualize reports within dashboards that are created based on report templates. We have King Bob has entered the chat.
Dun dun dun.
I just wanted to see how you guys would react to just the two of you, back the way it originally was.
Just run with it.
Yeah, Ronnie and I have been doing this long enough that we just go.
Okay. Which was the point of the frantic message? Where are you at?
Oh, that was just a courtesy call.
Okay.
That was Ronnie missing you so much that he said, you know what?
I do
Out of
miss
the
you.
kindness of my heart, you should go and ask him just in case something bad happened.
And it's not like this is on YouTube for everyone to see and record it, so Bob knows exactly how it went down.
We're just watching out for your well-being, Bob.
Oh, of course.
In the spirit of the holidays and whatnot.
All right, so getting back on track here.
Yeah, Ronnie was just boring us with assets and stuff, so you didn't miss much.
I mean, you're welcome to go do something else.
You gotta say it in Sarah's tone. You can visualize reports within dashboards that are created based on report templates.
But there's only one Sarah.
That's true.
There's only one Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And then get overly excited because there's a blue box.
But there is a blue box.
There are several blue boxes. I see two.
We've already talked about one.
Okay.
They should be both jumping in glee and joy.
All right. So yeah, we can visualize reports within the dashboard that are created based on report templates. You can create reports based on specific template. The reports dashboard, a reports dashboard created in each report contains charts, visualizing data to selected template and filters. I don't feel like I understood that sentence that I've just finished reading it.
Well, I mean, it's not any different from any sort of dashboard. Basically, within a dashboard, you basically create gadgets, and those gadgets are basic. Each individual gadget is a report. And this allows you to see visual aspects visually, and there is people on YouTube. Okay,
Sorry.
that was weird. This gets edited out in the supercut, right?
No.
Okay.
No. There's editing.
Anyway, so I will tell you of a time when assets did not have reports, and it was honestly a pain. You would often use a third-party add-on, something that rhymes with MeasyBI, to create your asset reports. So it's kind of welcome that we're starting to see reports for your assets, out of the box.
Isn't Alex's favorite add-on WeZBI?
I don't know. It depends on who pays him the most, I guess,
I
at
know,
that
right?
period
They
of
might
time,
become a
right?
sponsor one day, but not
Oh,
yet.
the check cleared. My new favorite add-on is.
I do publicly announce how much I don't like custom charts for Jira now because of the Tempo acquisition. But that's about it. Only because they got rid of the dumb $10 thing. Otherwise, I still use them.
Yeah. Anyways, to access the reports for assets, open the Assets app in the sidebar menu in JSM to select reports from the sidebar.
And blue box.
Blue box. Again, pay attention. This will probably be on the exam. You need to be a Jira admin to access this view-only report. Reports for assets is available to all premium enterprise users of JSM. So,
I'm guessing that is that's very much true from the legacy when assets itself was a feature of premium and enterprise Jira Service Management. I don't know how much that changes now that assets is a
platform app. I said there's a lot we've been through here that we've looked at and went, is that still true? Assets becoming platform app is definitely changing a lot of what is in here about assets. All right, so reports are great, but we really need to sometimes just kind of drill down to data. You can narrow your reports using filters. Filters at the top dashboard are temp level filters applied to all charts in the report. So looking at our example here, I'm loading this up a little bit. We could filter our report by the object schema, the object. We can filter by an attribute or the attribute value. So we can look for all, in this case, they're looking for employee assets, specifically laptops. But we could also look at all laptops that are Dell and need to be replaced. On the right screen. Different reports for assets appear on the dashboard. Each report template will provide a different set of charts. Click the box to learn about the 4 different report templates.
So the object by attributes report helps you provide insights into, which objects have a specific attribute value, right? And there are a number of charts that go with that. Number of objects by attribute, and then the object attribute details. So the number of objects is kind of an aggregate number of all of the attributes based upon the selected attribute type. So you might think of that as, I think of that just straight away as like a pie chart, right? Of all of the possible attribute values, how many have this, how many have this, how many have this. The other one is object attribute details. That helps you explore particular attribute values related to the object attribute types. So,
All right. Object by issue.
oh, and there's a third one. I didn't see that one.
There's
Object
even a
by issue.
fourth.
So basically, that's going to show you how many linked work items are connected to the specific object type attribute.
Objects over time.
So an objects over time report gives you an idea of how many objects are either created or are totaled up over a specific period of time.
And last one is the attribute analysis.
Okay. And so the attribute analysis report gives you insights into what values of an attribute changed over time. So this really helps you analyze things like your object lifecycle. So you can look at a attribute value change over a given period of time, or you can compare the different attributes of an object type.
All right. So having the reports great. Really, if you're not sharing the data, or make decisions on data, what it's even worth. So we could create, save, and update reports for later use. To create a new report, we need to navigate to Assets and Reports. Click for Create Report. Select one of the templates. Provide a name, then use template. So once we do that, we could update it and then save it. I don't see, we know, oh my God, save a report, change the name. These are pretty much like anything else in Jira. If you've saved the name, saved a report, or saved a dashboard, changed the name of a filter, then anything else, you could do these. Exporting. This is, I think, where it gets really interesting, because then we start getting into some of the actual reporting to like higher ups, how things are going, or doing deeper analysis in a tool like a spreadsheet or something. So to export report, you navigate to the report you want to export. Select the download icon in the top right. Then select to export as PDF, CSV, or JSON. Again, depending on what you intend to do with this data, it kind of decides what format you're going to do. CSV is great for doing deeper analysis in spreadsheet. JSON is when you're going to be importing it into another program. PDF is when you're going to be giving it to another human. Just pick or choose based on what you want to do. This one is interesting to me because this also goes into a really, I think, underused feature in Jira as well.
Yep. I was going to say it's a lot like subscriptions for regular JQL filters.
Mm-hmm.
You basically get an email update.
It still amazes me how many people I introduced to the JQL filter subscription, and they just had no idea. Like, this has been a feature at least 12 years.
Yeah, when you introduced it to me, I was like, what the heck is this? I don't think I know another person that actually knows this feature. Or that uses it, at least.
I have used it a fair few times. It just, you got to have the right use case.
Yeah.
But for here, similar kind of process. We navigate to report we want updates on. We click the schedule icon top right. We add the subscription. And we accept description according to our team's needs. All right, so now we break it down. Name of the subscription, frequency, how often we want to get it sent. Controls. Customize subscription by getting specific values or setting specific values to controls. These are the object type attribute, fun things. The format, how do we want this to get sent out? And the recipients. Now, I do want to note that subscription recipients must have access to the dashboard. If they cannot see it, they're not going to get it. So that's definitely something to think about when you're setting this up, is make sure you have that shared out appropriately and permissioned appropriately. And then click Add. All right, 2 questions.
All right, Alex, you ready?
No.
You got
Even
this
better.
first one.
It seems like a Bob question.
No, this is an Alex question. What do you
No,
think,
pretty
Bob?
sure.
I already have my ACP-420, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And as does
Same.
Ronnie.
So, Alex, all you.
All right.
Marla is the service project admin who has generated a report on the number of servers in use. She needs to share this report with her team in
That's
a
a
format
Maria,
easily.
dude.
Huh?
That's a Maria.
No, I see Marla.
That's an I.
I'm just running with it at this point.
Sorry.
She needs to share this report with her team in a format easily shared via email. How should Maria expect the report or export the report shared with her team?
Wait, what happened to Marla?
Yeah. What
I
happened
decided to humor Alex.
Okay,
Right. Or you actually read it correctly?
maybe.
No.
Well, maybe Marla is Maria's middle name or something like that. She's like an M&M.
Maria Marla Marvel.
Is it the last one? I think that the last one's the only one that makes sense to me.
Share her report with team in a format easily shared via email. I think D would be accurate.
I think so too.
Ooh.
No.
Export a PDF. What the heck?
That was the one I was going between, but I'm like, surely just having it sent automatically
Yeah, I
is a
mean,
better answer.
why would you export it as a PDF only to email something out?
I think she wants to share it once. I think that's what this question was missing. If it was shared on a schedule, it would be the subscription.
But this is so subjective. What's the difference between a PDF and a Word document?
The Word document is not an option.
Yes,
It is.
it's not.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you mean from exporting? I'm like, but
Yeah.
a Word document is like the same thing. It's in.
Oh, here we go, Alex.
Oh,
Now I
this
get
one
to
is
see. This
definitely
one I should've
yours.
answered.
Yeah, it's all on you. Your name is even on it. And there's no chance of us mispronouncing it.
Give me a moment here. I'm thinking.
Alex.
Alec is a service project admin who needs to generate a report to determine the number of laptops currently used within the IT department. He navigates to the assets report dashboard and wants to use the appropriate report to obtain this information. Which report should Alec use to determine the number of laptops in use within the IT department? Object by
No idea.
attribute, objects by issue, objects over time, or attribute analysis?
You guys were talking about it earlier, and I don't think it's the last one.
Okay. So now you've got a 1 in 3 chance. Because I agree with you. It's not the last one.
Yeah. So if he's trying to find an instantaneous, this is what the number of laptops is right now. I'm going to help you out and say it's probably not objects over
Yeah.
time.
I think
All
it's
right.
the first one. Because I would
Care
assume
to go into your logic?
an attribute contains the number of laptops currently used. I would assume that field, it's a field inside the object, which would be the attribute. I don't know about the issue, because wouldn't an issue only count if somebody opens up something? Which point it wouldn't count everything. So I'm gonna go with the first one.
You actually
Ooh.
are correct there.
Yes.
I was just letting you sweat.
I was just seeing how much you would sweat.
So objects by issues is not correct, because that is only going to tell you an object if it has been linked to an issue.
Right, which
some
wouldn't
point
be
in
all
the
the
past.
assets.
And yeah, he's trying to find all the assets that meet certain requirements, objects by attribute. So you had it correct, and you had it correct for even the correct reason. But I want you to sweat on it for a second.
So we're done?
Maybe.
I think we are done.
Yeah.
This might be going over something else. I would.
Yeah, it is.
Or
We've already done
we'll
this
be
lesson.
going over something that we already did.
It is.
Okay.
Wouldn't it tell you if you expand the little thingy?
Yeah.
I think this is just something I missed because I was out. But I remember we definitely covered this as a group. So, yeah, Alex, we're done.
So we finished that last lesson in like 20 minutes.
And that was with banter.
Well, you know, I like to think I jumped in to save the banter. So,
Yeah.
What's next?
Now that we're done with our journey, I will give you, if you are taking the ACP-420, some strategies over how you can maximize the replay of everything that we've done over this series. And one of the things that I actually did on this was I kind of cataloged what we did in each lesson. Let me see if I can kind of blow it up. Yeah, here we go. And all right, so these are my tips and tricks on studying for the ACP-420 if you're going to be using our series. We, in this series that we did, we actually used 3 of the learning paths from Atlassian. And those 3 learning paths imply different levels of exposure to Jira Service Management. We actually started, so the first learning path we did in our series, so episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that was the certification prep. So if you're very familiar with JSM and you really just need to kind of see if you're ready for the exam, I would look at episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Episode 6, we look at setting up Jira Service projects to enable your team. And so 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, up to about 17, actually. So actually there were a few in there. We did service request management. We did incident management from 6 on. And so if you want to look at service projects, That's 8, 9, and 10. Roles and permissions are 10 and 11. IT service management, 12, 13. Incident management, 14 and 15. 16 and 17. And then back to service request management, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then finally, from 20, we learned all about assets in that series of courses. So that took us through 20, 21, 22, 23, and then today's lesson, which is on 24. So if you're, I don't know if there's if we should put this out as a link in a description or something like that.
It helps if I'm off mute.
Yeah, we probably want it in the description, but I don't know about linking
Yeah.
to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to put in description.
Okay.
So this will be in the description of the full omnibus episode. I am not looking forward to editing this omnibus episode. We may actually have to split it up into 2 segments.
You don't want to drop a 25-hour course?
No, I don't.
Will YouTube even allow a 25-hour course?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
No, that's not a problem.
Would anyone watch a 25-hour course?
That's a different question.
I'm still shocked how many people watch our other omnibus ones.
Lessons learned, though. We do these in the morning again.
Yes.
Instead of when it's convenient for Sarah, who showed up half the time.
I think she showed up more than me or you, Alex, to be honest.
Still, we do these in the morning. Much easier. Much higher attendance. And
I
then
mean, live attendance. I thought we were doing this just to do this and keep the record. Isn't it more valuable after it's been live streamed?
isn't it more? It was a study guide, right? And that implies only you and I and Ronnie were studying. We were supposed to study together. That's how we started it off. I don't know. Could have evolved over time. But it's all good.
I do agree that the late evening one, because it is, being the East Coast member of the team, much later for me. This one has been challenging to get to.
It's a little more convenient for me. I have conflicting client meetings in the mornings, so
True.
Well, we didn't
Anyways,
we I don't know that we had a set mornings time either.
no.
Unless Bob had
Anyways.
meetings all morning long.
Yeah, this has been successful. I was able to get my 420. We still have yet to believe Alex to get his.
Yeah, I have my thingy right here. It says 420.
It does, in fact, say ACP-420.
But then this one, 220?
I mean, if you want to go for it.
Sheet of paper.
Is that what's next, though? I didn't want to write it down until I know that.
I think we need to discuss that internally, but
Yeah,
I'd like
you
to
don't
go for the 220. I'm just going to give fair warning to anyone out there. The ACP-200 was known to be a beast. The early indications are that the 220 has taken inspiration from the 200 in that regard.
I will let it slip, though, that there is a member of the TJL crew that has passed the 220. So,
did you actually pass it, or was it just given to you?
I said it was a member of the crew. I didn't say it was me.
Ronnie doesn't have it. I don't have it. Sarah took it?
I think you're going to have to ask Sarah.
That's a question of Sarah.
Lena's going to take them all.
Is she?
Is she?
Yeah. I'm going to start her up.
I'm just seeing if she's gonna type any response. For which I'm just gonna throw it up onto the screen.
No, she knows. We spent the last like 4 weeks getting accreditation, so now we're gonna go get the certifications.
The accreditations aren't anything.
So
Well,
you
the
have all
partners,
the
you didn't hire me.
accreditations now, Alex.
I have 2 of them right now, yeah. And Nina has 2 as well.
Oh, didn't you get like 6 in Barcelona?
No, those are the
No. The accreditations are just to partners.
Oh,
to the partners ones.
Right.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lena and I got 2 of them.
I need to do more of those.
Yeah, same here. Mine
I've
are
done them
slowly
once,
expiring.
and I can't be bothered.
Not that bad. I think we knocked
Oh,
them
they're
out.
not bad.
No, they're not bad. They just require some investment in time.
And I've got other things to do. But yeah, everyone, thank you for joining us. If you're watching the end of the omnibus and you happen to be hitting this point, let us
Thank
know in the comments that you have stayed here for the full. It's going to be 23 hours plus. Let us know.
And the next time you see Ronnie or me or Bob at Team 26 Anaheim, come up to us with the special code word Target. Jira Avengers? Jira Avenger?
Oh,
Target on my back?
well,
Yeah, that's
not
an
just
old
on our
shirt.
backs.
We got to come up with a code word that people can give it to us, and then we'll give them a special gift.
Oh, the code word is a pickleball.
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 All right. Come up to us at Team 26 Anaheim with code word pickleball and get a special gift. Maybe you'll get Ron.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.